You're watching PowerNation. Today on Detroit Muscle, we take a stroll down Mopar Lane and do a little window shopping as we kick off not one, but two brand new projects. Plus, we go under the hood and take a closer look at some old school Chevy power with this 55 Gasser. Finally, we try to hit the bullseye as we set our sights on hauling an A-body with a shoebox. No, folks, your eyes do not deceive you. For the first time in Detroit Muscle history, we're building ourselves a Tri-5 Chevy. This is a 1956 Chevrolet 210 sedan. It's a step above the 150 series, but a step below the Bel Airs. Underneath the hood, she's sporting a 235 cubic inch inline six, a pioneer of automotive engineering, and it's backed up by a 3-speed on the column manual transmission. Not a powerhouse by any stretch, but we're looking to change that real soon. But this actually isn't the only project we're kicking off today. Recently, we took a field trip down to Anderson, Alabama and Stevens Performance to check out a car that had quite a body on it. And believe it or not, we actually hauled it all the way back to the shop with this old shoebox Chevy. Check it out.
Got your seatbelt? Rookie. Hope you're not in a hurry.
0 to 60 in 5 to 7 business days.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Postal Service. We'll get it there eventually.
Man, these old GM six-bangers, they ran like sewing machines, and this one still does to this day.
Don't you be talking too much on that thing. We still got to make it home.
Right.
Next thing you know, I'll be cussing you.
It's awfully relaxing. Like, this thing feels like a couch. Just take a little snooze.
It's part of the exhaust leak, too.
Oh, yeah. You remember the movie American Graffiti?
Yes, sir.
Man, I knew as soon as I saw Harrison Ford pull up in that black 55, that was a car I wanted to build. And I know John Milner was kind of the hero in that movie with the 32 Ford, but I've just always preferred that 55, and getting to work on this is almost like a dream come true. Speaking of which, there's a 32 Roadster right there.
Yeah.
Check that out. Exhibit A.
Yeah, right.
Is that your Jake brake?
It's that motor that was running perfectly good until you started bragging on it.
Tell you what, though, there's way worse ways to spend a work day.
I didn't know you were working today.
70 degrees, cruising in a Tri-5 Chevy.
Guess we're here. You hear that? It's Farm Hall. She's a peach.
Stevens Performance, our home away from home. Not sure we're gonna find a car as cherry as this one. Like our hood unlatched on us.
Push it real hard. There you go. Fixed it.
Coming up, we're probably gonna need tetanus shots after walking through all this rust.
We've got a wonderful, beautiful day out here in some Mopar Candyland. And guys, with the leaves all gone, it's time to check these cars out. Joel, I've been here several times, but I think this is the first time I've been in the actual A-body section.
Yeah, the B bodies and the E bodies are by far a fan favorite. And right now we're kind of checking out the little brothers of those cars. But don't let their size fool you. With the right performance package, these things packed a mean punch.
He's not even kidding. Now out here in this big sea of cars, there's a few high performance and there's even one that came factory with a 440.
Yeah, I doubt you snagged us a 440 car, but still like to scout a few of these diamonds in the rough if you don't mind. See a couple over there I want to go check out, so I'll follow you.
Well, why don't I follow you?
You know,
I don't know what you're going to be looking at. We need to talk about this more.
I like to follow in the footsteps of greatness.
Walking around in fields like this is, to me, super interesting because all these cars kind of tell a story. With these old Dodge Darts, really and truly, they were kind of an economical means of transportation way back when. Looking through here, there's a lot of four-doors. And back in the olden days, you know, these old cars were a lot of times just tossed by the wayside because no one really wanted them. Nobody was going to fix up a four-door. But now, time has went on, those four-doors are worth quite a bit of money because there are some pieces that are available for these A-bodies, but you know, there's a lot of pieces that you can't buy. So if you're fixing one up, you may want to try to find you one of them ugly crew cabs. Save yourself some coin.
Sometimes when you're walking in a sea of cars like this, you get that mirage effect, more or less. I was about 20 feet that way when I spotted this 71, maybe a 72 Dart. I was like, man, this thing looks like a solid car. Man, it's got some good patina on it. But closer inspection, rear valence is all tore up. The roof skin's completely rusted out. Then you take a look on the inside, and this thing is just completely trashed out. I can see some earth through the floorboards even. Then you come around the front, hood's completely folded up. It's got a good solid foundation. Could be a pretty cool project car for us, but needs a lot of work. Someone could build it, but as me and Tommy always say, it just takes time and money. Right now we're running short on both.
Got us a demon sitting here. As a kid, there was a dude in town that had one of these, and it was the perfect example of bad news. It was primered up in multiple colors. It had a big block stuffed off up under the hood, and when it would start, it sounded like it would eat the pavement out from under it. I'm just thinking about it. Y'all see them goosebumps? Look right there. That's the kind of stuff that made me who I am today. Man, it just excited me as a kid, and I said, one day, you're gonna be a guy that gets to build some cool stuff, make some pretty good power, and enjoy them. And I'm thankful every day that I get to do that. Thanks to you too, guy, whoever you were.
What'd you say?
You ever seen a Clydesdale?
Not in person, but hope we're looking at our next project car.
Yeah, it's a little crusty.
Probably the best one we've seen all day though.
Oh, by far, by far. This is actually one that I called him about to see if we could buy it, but he said that it belonged to his grandson.
Oh yeah, cool. It's already got the CB antenna mount on the roof.
Yeah, it does. When first glance, you walk around it, this looks like a excellent candidate to build, you know. Pretty much all there, not super crusty. It's got the optional ventilated windshield in it. The button's pushed, door handle's closed. If this doors are rocking,
Gotta put some man behind it.
if I put any more in here, this thing's gonna turn into a Charger.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I lean more towards the 67 to 69 Darts. I think they've got cooler taillights and front grille. They just almost look meaner looking.
What year is this one?
This one looks like a 68 maybe.
Oh, I think somebody's put a quarter panel on this one. They have a primitive quarter panel. There's the
Oh geez.
incision, and it's actually cracked right down there.
Well, that's usually how it goes. Either they need sheet metal or they've had sheet metal put on them.
Probably gonna need a bath after looking at that one, because I was like, oh, it's all good. And then, no, nasty.
This other car you've got me on the hook for better be good.
It's awesome. Cats me out.
Up next, we go under the hood where it's all elbows and gas holes. When it comes to building a Tri-5 Chevy, and it's hard to beat a Gasser. And we recently went under the hood of one that was quite the attention grabber to say the least. And if you want to check out the full version, head on over to PowerNation TV.
PowerNation Under the Hood is brought to you by Summit Racing Equipment.
This 1955 proves that some things never go out of style. Going fast is timeless. Mr. Shane, that is a serious piece of equipment you got there, sir.
Thank you. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed.
Great.
Thanks for coming out here to see it.
Thanks for having us.
I gotta ask first question.
What's that?
Obviously, it's a 55 Chevy. What does it feel to launch this thing when the light turns green?
It feels good.
I think you're being too subtle.
Well, the front end's high, so, it picks the wheels up. It really feels like you're moving.
How fast will this thing turn?
An eighth mile, it'll run in the high 580 range. 950s in the quarter, 140 mile an hour.
Now, looking at the paint scheme on this thing, was this your idea? Was it a bunch of
No, a friend of mine come up with this. His name's Dallas, and we were toying around with colors and ideas, and he got on a computer and showed us some different things, and I never would have dreamed purple over red, but it worked the best for us, and we was pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it makes a statement. That's for sure. Now, what size rear tires are you running up under
They're
this thing?
1432, 15, Mickey Thompson. We had really good luck with that size.
A 55 with big fat tires under it is, to me, man, it's you can't get much higher than that. I remember whenever I was just a kid, there was a guy down the road from me that was always kind of known to have something fast. And me and this other friend of mine was playing in the yard, and we heard it before it showed up.
Okay.
And when he kind of pulled through the little gas station we was playing at, he rolled through some water, and when he come through, there was 2 tracks about that wide. Just thinking about it.
That's the stuff you remember.
Dude, and it was a yellow 55 with big fat tires like that. And I told myself, oh, I'm going to build something like that
One
someday.
day. One day.
So I'm kind of envious of you.
Yeah, no, one day.
You
It'll
got
happen.
one of them.
It'll happen.
Mind if I open the door?
Oh, go ahead.
See some sparkly in here, and I got to check that out. Ooh-wee. Man, oh man. Sparkly for days, buddy.
Yeah, we like that sparkle. My wife helped me pick this out. We have an interior shop together, and we figure we need to make the inside, even though it's a race car, look cool like the outside. So we come up with these attention-grabbing colors and put something together that made you stop and take a look.
Yeah, normally when you see a race car, there's not very much soft stuff in it at all.
No.
And this one's got carpet, pads, headliner. Man, you got interior every which way in this thing. It's a fancy helmet you got over there too.
Oh, yeah.
A little sketchy.
You can check that out if you want.
You're trying to intimidate the guy you're driving against.
Some of it. There's a little story behind that.
Yeah?
Yeah. One time I got upset that I didn't do well at a race, and I got the nickname Chucky. So thought it was pretty cool. And a friend of mine, Michelle, she's like, let me paint your helmet.
So you're an emotional type guy? That was with
I'm not, but sometimes I'm passionate.
I have to use that sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. These cars also, what I really enjoy about them is the personality. Like, these things are larger than life. Like, they're a spectacle on wheels.
Yeah, I think that's one of the cool things about this era of car, because a lot of people remember the name of the cars and don't know who the drivers are, because it's like the cars have their own personality. So when they're loud and flashy and do different things, I mean, that's what they remember.
Can you pop the hood?
Yes, we can.
We got to see what's up.
If you'd help me, on the other side, we got to pull this pin out. If you pull out just a little.
I ain't gonna lie, just seeing this thing tilted up, man, oh man.
Oh, I'm plenty tickled with how it all turned out together. You know, it's just a good-looking car.
That big block kind of fills up the engine bay here, boss. And you even kind of moved it back.
Yeah, it's set back 4 inches. Sort of gives me room up here and helps with a little weight transfer, and the car handles, it just handles well with this setup like this.
Man, I just like the way it looks though. When you just step back and look at it, I'm like, it'd be cool to pull up at the gas station and be like, I gotta check the oil real quick, flip this thing up.
That would be pretty cool.
And then kids are like losing their mind.
That would be cool.
And what kind of power did you say it was making? You don't want to say. Okay.
Estimate around 8 1/4.
8 1/4. Fuel economy. 22 miles a gallon.
22, 23, depending on the wind.
Well, let's close this thing up and go a little further. Now, I have to ask you,
Yes.
what would be your advice that you would give to somebody that would want to do this? You like, all right, let me rephrase that. Everybody wants to do this, but would make them make it happen.
Learn a little bit, watch the cars. If that excites you, then there's no stopping you at that point. If you're a good driver and you build a good car, you can win races. And you just have to want to do it. You have to do it.
Thank you. You've talked me into it.
We'd like to see you at the track.
Coming up, we use an antique bow tie to haul a deconstructed dart back to the shop. Aha! I knew it was a Super B. Man, look at this thing.
Say 12 car, lift off hood.
You were trying to throw me off the scent, making me walk through a sea of A bodies for the last 2 hours. But you knew this was the one we were picking up.
You know what's cool about this one?
What's that?
It's in the way. We got to go further back.
I knew it. Aha! Here we go. 70 Super B. You just got the year wrong. Look at that, amber interior.
It's a rare car.
Another B body.
I'm partial to this green one, but this one's just in the way too. We've got that thing.
You bought us a dart?
Oh man, yeah. Good news about it, it's rust free. It's a 3-wheeler. It's definitely a fixer-upper.
You know what though? I like it.
Man, it's ready to basically get to the shop and start moving forward. Tearing it down is gonna be getting it off the little wagon.
Oh boy. Well, we got these two cars, all these boxes, but there's a garage door right there. We might be able to just swing it out there.
Yeah, I don't think that will work. You're welcome to go look. It's kind of an altitude problem over there, and
And we didn't bring a pickup truck, did we?
No, we brought that classic Chevy.
All right, let me go take a look. Housekeeping.
You give me a second. This door is complicated. I'll just stop there before I blow some critter on me. How's it look from outside?
Well, the good news is there's less boxes to move, but there's a big old mud hole outside, and as much as I hate to say it, I think we're gonna have to start moving some boxes and some cars. All right, let's get started.
Just think about how cool it's gonna look with this car hitched to that shoebox out there, though.
Hope you're right.
Don't hit the pole.
No brakes.
I've asked him to wheel that thing to me. He said the same thing. He just laughed. Further we push it out, further we have to push it back in.
Check it out, buddy. Got some Mopar royalty right there. 2 446 back cars. It's a rare occasion you get to see one, let alone two in the same spot.
These two cars are perfect examples of why we do what we do. This is the type of stuff that dreams are made out of. These two cars are also bucket list rides for me and Joel, and just having the opportunity to touch them, well, still puts a smile on our face. Look, it's even causing people to stop.
All right, we already got our first customer.
Keep me from running over anything.
Yep. Shoot, for a homemade trailer, she rolls pretty good.
Can't wait to see what this thing looks like out there. All that stuff out from under it.
Keep coming. That'll do right there.
Dude, that looks pretty good up there.
Right? And you can't ask for a better candidate for like a blank canvas.
Oh, for sure.
Brand new sheet metal.
He said it was rust-free, and it is absolutely rust-free.
All right, let's see if we can get her hooked up to the old 56.
Come on back. Come on. Stop. Go forward. No, I'm kidding. A little further back.
It's like working with my dad again.
This may be one of the dumbest things I've done. It's not the car hauling that's got me worried, it's the trailer. Hold on, let me fix it.
There you go. That was a veteran move right there.
Make sure you put that safety pin on there.
Oh yeah, that's solid as a rock.
I've hauled worse. We got trailer lights, I hope. Clear here, boss man.
Hey.
There you go, all the way. So, you excited about it all?
Oh yeah, and building a Tri-5 Chevrolet, man, I've been wanting to do this since I was a little kid. But I think that Dart also has a lot of potential. I think these two are gonna have a lot more grit when we're done with them.
You know, Joe, it's just something about a 3 on the tree, man.
To be honest, I'm not sure which one I want to start on first.